Okay, so I know I make these things sound simple, but let me say that I know they're not simple. Well, they're simple, but they're not easy. The concept and the principles are simple, but I get it's not easy to do because we're also fighting against what our flesh wants, okay? So when you say this, what I hear is there hasn't been a communication established on how we handle conflict. What happens when your feelings get hurt, and how do you go ahead and express that, hey, my feelings are hurt, and then how does your partner learn to receive that? So there is a level of growth that still has to happen when it comes to, all right, you told me your feelings hurt, but have you all talked about what happens when you express that? So I'm not trying to put it on you, but I'm saying, cool, express your feelings. Now talk about what you're wanting to see happen from that. Because we automatically assume that we know how to handle conflict, and we don't. Think about, and this is a great conversation to have with your spouse. And this is a great conversation to have before you get married. How do you handle conflict? How did you see conflict handled when you were younger? Because you probably didn't see, hey, you know what you did or what you said really hurt my feelings, and I didn't like it. It made me feel this way. And then the other person said, like, oh, yo, that wasn't my intention. I apologize for that. Here's what I was trying to get at, but I can make sure to not do that again. You probably didn't see healthy communication like that. So now you have to create it in your marriage. So what you're saying to me, again, your feelings being hurt is legit. You have the right to, of course, your feelings are going to get hurt, but you have the right to express that your feelings are hurt. Now, what you all have to do is establish what happens when you all are communicating that. And then now your spouse's feelings get hurt and they're not communicating at all. Because, again, maybe they don't know how to communicate that, or maybe because it is you saying husband, I used to believe that me communicating that you hurt my feelings or that I was offended, that's soft. That's soft. So I'm gonna just, you know what? I'm gonna just let that ride, or I'm gonna just pop off or something like that, because that behavior, soft behavior, was not acceptable. So we have to, what it means to me when I see this is we have to completely reestablish what healthy communication is, and how do you express yourself to one another, and then how do you reconcile when your feelings are hurt or when you all have conflict. That has to be established in your marriage. Does that make sense?